Hello, I'm Robert and I'm here to talk about tutorsbournemouth.co.uk. I've been teaching for about 40 years, but 20 years ago I decided to get a psychology degree so I could tutor young children under the age of 16. And that's what I've done since around that time. I advertised in the Daily Echo and I've taught hundreds of kids in the Bournemouth, Poole and Christchurch area. In general, I get kids that are struggling in some sort of way. So younger ones when they haven't got their arithmetic right, older ones when they're not quite ready for their GCSEs. And so I look at first of all the 3 R's, which although people criticise it, are still really the basic stuff of what education is about. So first of all I look and see how their arithmetic is, so that is your times tables, adding, counting, all that kind of stuff, and see if they know the difference between arithmetic and maths. And then secondarily the important thing is that maths contains a lot of Latinate, and if you want to speak the best possible English, and of course academic English, you have to know what Latinate is and know how to use it. So therefore that with maths and English have a direct connection in the type of language that they use. What Piaget, the psychologist, calls concrete and formal operational thinking. So that is to say, concrete thinking is just when you learned how to do something like times tables or tying a shoelace. Abstract thinking, or formal operational thinking, is what we understand in English broadly, in the English educational system, broadly speaking, is what we mean by intelligent people, and I put that in inverted commas. So that's being able to hold several models in your head and being able to compare them and see whether they work or not, which is a big part of maths, but there again in English, if you're developing characters and stuff like that, you've also got to be able to hold several ideas in your mind. Now in general, I tend to get children who are struggling in some way. Now all sorts of reasons are attributed to that, and of course a psychology degree is a great way of examining that, but very often it's because they just haven't been taught anything, or because of the mass nature of school they've got missed out, or they haven't understood, or whatever it might be. So I focus on the individual to find out what I can do to get them understanding what they need to do. I'm not a teacher, I'm a tutor, and so I look at the whole picture of the child that I'm dealing with, see what their strengths and weaknesses are, and deal with those on an individual basis. I'm not just here to force ideas on people. I want to educate them in the truest sense of the word, ex-educare, to lead out their personality and to make them good, and what's more, to teach them history. As I like to say, the history comes free, because history is always important and you can just throw little things in that helps them understand even better. So what I'd like you to do is give me a ring and I'll talk to you about your child's needs and see what I can do to help you at hometutorsbournemouth.co.uk.